Monday, February 24th, 2025, and I'm Dave Sobel. 4 things to know today. Big moves in tech. CEOs feel optimistic. Cloud M&A hits $61 billion, and cybersecurity jobs are vanishing. Apple removes encryption in the UK. Is this just the beginning? No more text code logins. Google moves Gmail to QR-based security, and Ingram Micro merges their partner groups. More expertise, but at what cost? This is the business of tech. In the latest survey from the Conference Board and the Business Council, CEO confidence jumped to its highest level in 3 years, reaching a score of 60.2 in the first quarter of this year. This signifies a notable recovery from a low of 24.0 during the financial crisis of late 2008. The survey, which gathered responses from 134 CEOs of Fortune Global 500 companies, was conducted between January 27th and February 10th. Despite this encouraging trend, concerns remain as 55% of executives stated that geopolitical instability presents a high-impact risk to their businesses. Moreover, only 32% of CEOs anticipate increasing their workforce, down from 40% in the previous survey, indicating caution amid a recovering sentiment. In a recent report by Global Data, the cloud has become a key driver of merger and acquisition activity in the tech, media, and telco sectors. Despite challenges like inflation and high interest rates, the demand for cloud computing surged, with cloud-related deals totaling $61 billion last year. This represents a remarkable 221% growth compared to the previous year, contributing to a total global deal value of $514 billion, which is a 27% increase from $403 billion in 2023. Notably, the largest cloud deal was Blackstone's acquisition of AirTrunk for $16 billion, followed by IBM's purchase of HashiCorp for $6.4 billion. Axios reports that following significant layoffs in the cybersecurity sector, the job market in the DC metro is experiencing turmoil. The aggressive downsizing initiated by the Trump administration has raised concerns about national security, as it could empower hackers targeting the U.S. Key agencies, including the Department of Homeland Security and the Cybersecurity and Infrastructure Security Agency, have faced budget cuts, contributing to an ongoing shortage of skilled cybersecurity professionals. Art Zeal, CEO of the tech careers marketplace Dice, emphasized that the industry has been battling long hours and employee burnout, akin to that of air traffic controllers. He pointed out that there has been a decade-long shortfall of cybersecurity professionals in government positions. As the private sector may rapidly absorb that laid-off talent, the uncertainty surrounding the current workforce defending U.S. networks increases, with many leadership roles still unfilled, according to Zeal. The situation is worsened by high burnout rates among current employees, as noted in a survey by Axios. Why do we care? The rise in CEO confidence to a 3-year high suggests some optimism, but the real question for IT services is whether this translates into increased spending on technology and digital transformation. Only 32% of CEOs plan to expand their workforce, a drop from 40%, so we should remain cautious about broader investment trends. Reducing government cybersecurity personnel increases the risk of breaches, which could drive up demand for private sector security services. Counterbalance that with less available public resources to help victims and law enforcement efforts. Cloud and cybersecurity remain strong investment areas, but economic uncertainty and talent shortages will shape the trajectory in the coming months. With every new breach and threat that I cover, it's clear that cybersecurity isn't a luxury anymore. It's a necessity. That's where Huntress comes in. Their fully managed cybersecurity platform is built for every kind of business, not just the 1%. Huntress seamlessly integrates their products and threat hunting team. Their EDR, ITDR, SIM, and security awareness training solutions are purposely built for their elite 24/7 security operations center to stop threats before anyone else even spots them. This potent combination of purpose-built cybersecurity and threat hunting expertise is one of the many reasons why G2 users have voted Huntress the #1 rated EDR for growing businesses. To see what people-powered cybersecurity looks like, visit huntress.com/MSP Radio. Apple has chosen to remove its advanced data protection tool for users in the United Kingdom after the UK government demanded access to user data. The tool, which enabled end-to-end encryption for items like photos and documents, is designed to ensure that only account holders can view their stored items. The decision follows a request from the UK Home Office under the Investigatory Powers Act, which mandates firms to provide information to law enforcement agencies. The action has sparked criticism from privacy advocates who argue it represents an unprecedented attack on individual privacy. Cybersecurity experts have labeled the government's actions a significant setback for online security. Apple expressed disappointment over the situation, underscoring its commitment to user privacy and security. The company noted that currently, users trying to activate the tool in the UK receive an error message, and existing users will lose their access in the near future. Why do we care? What I haven't seen yet is Apple or customers focusing on legal actions. Will there be a lawsuit from customers in the UK? Without end-to-end encryption, sensitive corporate and personal data in the UK is now more exposed to potential breaches or government overreach. If the UK government succeeds in forcing Apple to weaken encryption, which for now they have done by removing the end-to-end encryption option, other governments, say the EU, India, Australia, or the US, might push for similar concessions. In a significant shift for user security, Google has announced that Gmail will discontinue the use of SMS codes for authentication. The change aims to enhance security measures by replacing SMS codes with QR codes, which will help mitigate the risks associated with SMS vulnerabilities, including phishing and reliance on phone carriers. Google highlighted that SMS codes pose significant challenges as they can be easily intercepted by fraudsters. Instead of entering a 6-digit code, users will soon scan a QR code with their phone's camera. Why do we care? Google's decision to eliminate SMS in favor of QR codes is a clear move that stronger security and phishing resistance is to come. This shift aligns with industry-wide concerns about SIM swapping, SMS interception, and phishing attacks, which have made SMS-based two-factor authentication a weak link. Organizations relying on SMS-based 2FA should transition to more secure authentication methods now, whether they be QR codes, app-based authentication, or hardware security keys. It's not just a Google-specific trend, it's a broader one that will impact authentication strategies across digital services. Ingram Micro has merged its Small and Medium Business Alliance and Trust X Alliance partner communities under the Trust X Alliance brand, designating members as elite within its loyalty program. The company has appointed 2 executives, John Fago and Kelly Sander, to lead the community's growth. The combined membership boasts thousands of advanced technical product specializations, enhancing their ability to tackle complex business challenges. Co-president Hans Mies emphasized the importance of collaboration in driving strategic revenue and expanding networks. The Trust X Alliance has a significant presence across the US, Canada, the UK, and parts of Europe, aiming to leverage collective insights for improved business practices. Jennifer Anyaya, Senior Vice President of Global Marketing, highlighted that this merger strengthens collaborations with members and vendors, providing more extensive resources and support. Why do we care? The combined Trust X Alliance community now includes thousands of specialized partners, potentially increasing access to technical expertise in cybersecurity, cloud, and advanced infrastructure. Note the use of the word elite. Smaller partners may feel left out. The rebranding to an elite program suggests stricter participation requirements, potentially making it harder for smaller, growing MSPs to engage. Moreover, an important aspect to observe is the consolidation of budgets. Combining one budget with another budget does not create a larger, single, double-sized budget. Duplicates programs may not be replaced with innovative ideas, but rather with cost savings for Ingram. This is something to keep an eye on. Are you and your clients tired of the time-consuming ticket tennis of coordinating meetings and help desk calls? Wouldn't it be better to automate this process with a tool that connects directly to ConnectWise Manage or Autotask? TimeZest offers scheduling automation that gives you complete control of your schedule and eliminates the hassle of calendar ping pong. As the only service designed specifically for MSPs, it integrates into your workflow and makes scheduling appointments easy on you and your clients. Plus, you can try TimeZest for free. Visit timezest.com/MSPradio and use the code MSPradio to get 10% off your first year of TimeZest. Thanks for listening. Today is National Tortilla Chip Day, it's Flag Day in Mexico, and it's also National Trading Card Day. NerdioCon will be held in Palm Springs, California from April 7th through 9th. Visit nerdiocon.com to learn all about it. The Business of Tech is written and produced by me, Dave Sobel, under ethics guidelines posted at businessof.tech. If you've enjoyed the show, make sure you've subscribed or followed on your favorite platform. It's free and helps directly. Give us a review, too. If you want to support the show, visit patreon.com/MSPradio, and you'll get access to content early. Or buy our Why Do We Care merch at businessof.tech. Have a question you want answered? We take listener questions. Send them in, ideally as a voice memo or video, to question@mspradio.com. I answer listener questions live on our Wednesday live show on YouTube and LinkedIn. If you've got a comment or a thought on a story, put it in the comments if you're on YouTube, or reach out on LinkedIn if you're listening to the podcast. And if you want to advertise on the show, visit mspradio.com/engage. Once again, thanks for listening, and I will talk to you again on our next episode.
Part of the MSP Radio Network.